At Emerson, I'm the coordinator for wellness education. So that means I'm a mentor, an educator, program manager around all things health. So Laura, who is the trip leader, she asked me if I wanted to be an advisor for the group. So I said, that'd be great. I really had no idea, what to expect about coming here, but wanted to be part of what I felt was a positive experience for students and myself.
Well, I did ASB for Emerson College last year, and we went to Galveston, Texas, and we did disaster relief after Hurricane Ike. So when I heard we were coming to Iowa, my first reaction was like, really? Like, oh, what happened there? And after I researched it a little bit, I realized that even 2 years after, there's still so much to do, and that it's just shocking in a way. And I didn't want to do something so close to the actual disaster, but actually just work with people and how their lives are continuing to be affected. So I thought this was a really interesting trip, and I really wanted to go just because it was so different from anything I had done before.
Well, I definitely decided I'm better at destroying than building. There is something incredibly satisfying about mindlessly destroying things. Like, how many times in our life do we get to do that? Not many. I mean, I would say that for me that's the most enjoyable part. And then also just because I love what I do and my job, I like getting the opportunity to get to know each of these students in their own personal way.
Well, I have never held a crowbar in my life, and I am now best friends with a crowbar, and we are in there demolishing things, and it's great. It's very, you get a lot of stress out from the past semester.
I actually really believe that volunteering is good for your heart, which in essence is good for your health. So an actual important part of what I provide for students is opportunities to volunteer, because I've always felt that if we can put ourselves in other people's shoes and challenge ourselves to be sort of outside the world we live within, that it's a very good perspective that can oftentimes lend itself to emotional and spiritual wellness. I think just if they could carry this sense of being a part of other people's worlds when they're sort of so concentrated and stressed about their own world, I think that will ultimately benefit them.
I think from this week I've learned that relying on other people is a good thing. I feel like I'm a pretty independent person, so when I come to something like this, I immediately think, oh, I'll take care of this, I'll go do this, but it's less about the I, more about what you can do together. And I think throughout this week I've learned that relying on other people and working as a team is a good thing, and you can get much more done that way.